Morning, ladies and gents. Just come on very quickly with a box pop-up card, whatever you want to call them. Now, it wasn't planned, so I done the prep for it last night, and it's for a friend. But I thought I would share it with you. So what I've got here is a 10.5 strip of cardstock by 6, and I've scored every 2.5 inches. Okay, so that's 2.5, 5, 7.5 and 10.5. Okay, and then I've left this 1/2 inch strip. Now we're going to get rid of that, well, some of it. Okay, so it should look like that now. Yeah, and all I'm going to do on the rest of these, I'll score it first because it's not a very good colour for you to be looking at. This card that I'm using is either blush, I think it's Blush and Bride. Okay, and I'm just going to put a strip of sticky tape down there. Let's see if it can redeem itself. So I've got my tearing tape. You can use wet glue, you can use anything you like, whatever you have. Okay, so once we've done that, we know that this piece is going to be the back of our box. Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up these ones. Try and get as straight as you can. These paper snips are brilliant because they're actually sharp right up to the very tip. So they're absolutely brilliant. So that's what you should be looking at now. Okay, they're all just separated. Okay, so let me just put these back on my scissors because they protect the nib of the blade. So we're going to take this off, this sticky strip. Okay, and we're just going to fold it over. So that is the back of our box. So these three, you can actually fold them down and give them a bit of a burnish. And you leave that one sticking up at the back. Okay, so then you're going to bring in, I've got 1.5 by 3 inch strips, and I've just scored them at 1/4 of an inch either side. And you filled one back on itself and one forward. Okay, so you get like a Z. So one back on itself and one forward. And what you're going to do is you're going to place them inside, but they're going to be like steps. And I'm just going to put sticky strip on the end of each of these. yeah, a friend asked me last night on Facebook, and see, trying to explain something without pictures, and then I sent a couple of pictures of a rough one that I'd done just at the spare of the moment, and she didn't get what I was on about. So you're just going to put tape on these tabs. Now you can either put your DSP on before you construct your box, or you can put it on after, because it won't make no difference. So I'm just going to peel off this sticky strip. I'm trying to do this super quick because I've only had 1 cup of coffee this morning, and I don't function unless I've had 2. Okay, so that's the first one in. Let me stand up to see if you can see. Okay, and you do like that because you want to be able to fill your box. Okay, and you do all of them. I've got 3, and you do them exactly the same, only stepped. Sit back down. Tooling, give that a squash. Same with that one. And to be honest with you, I think that 2 is going to be enough in there. So now I'm going to put on my DSP, and what I've done is for the back I have done 2 pieces at 2 1/4 by 5 3/4, and that's for the inside and the outside. Okay, I'm just going to use wet glue for that. You can do yours however big you want, but just make sure that you get them strips on the inside filled in, you see, and filled in both the same way, so that you can close up your box. And as you will see, I've just left a slight border. I'm going to put the one on the back, and because this is double-sided DSP, work out whatever side you want it going on. And again, I've just left that little border going all the way around. Okay, so that's us so far. Then on the outer panels, I've done 3 at 2 1/4 by 3 1/4, and they're going to go on there. Okay. Just putting them on and trying to get them lined up. And this is, I believe, the Blooms and Bliss paper, DSP. Now I did mean to bring in the DSP for these, and all I've done was use the reverse of this one. But I've not brought them in. Oh, just knocked the tripod, sorry about that. So what you're going to do now, you need some, you're not going to be able to see this, so I'll leave them flowers on. You need some really heavy duty acetate, and what you're going to do is on the lower level you're going to cut shorter strips, and on the higher level you're just going to go about ½ an inch higher up, and to be honest, I find putting it on with sticky strip is the best, because if you put it on with glue dots, it's gonna move. So I'm just cutting off 2 strips of this acetate, depending on how full you want your box. I mean, that's another, if I just cut them the same length, cut them, just see, yeah, they're fine. So I'm just putting turn tape on the bottom. You're not going to see it. And all you do is you just stick that on the inside of your box. Can you see that inside? And it's still able to fill flat, yeah? Okay, and we'll add 2 strips on the back. As I say, depending on what you're putting on the acetate, you don't want to put too much weight on it because it will bend and everything you put on it will just flop over. So put these 2 on the back. But I would recommend putting DSP on these because it weighs them down so that they stay down. And I cut out a selection of flowers in the same colour as the DSP. You want that to go on there. Here's another piece. And like I say, it's entirely up to you on how full you want your box. Okay, so that's the basic box construction. And now I'm going to bring in all the flowers that I cut out last night. So we're going to start off with our green bits. I think our leaves and foliage. Crikey, that was a good word for this time in the morning. Leaves and foliage. Get me? I'm just going to have a drink of my tea. Coffee. Okay, that'll give me So you can either use your foam dots start off near the bottom. Obviously you can't use your foam dots for the what's it called, fern type greenery. So what you're going to do is use these bigger ones to attach your littler ones onto, if you know what I mean. And don't worry about the back. I mean, you can always decorate the back if you want to. It's entirely up to you. Okay, hope you can still see that. Now what I'm going to do is put some wet glue on these foliage ones, these fern type ones, and I'm just going to attach them at different angles onto the ones that I've already put on. And I'm just going to use wet glue, the Tombow glue, because I know that grabs very, very quickly. And it also dries clear, so grabs quickly, even on your fingers. And don't worry about it looking ugly at the minute, because you're going to cover it up with all them lovely flowers. Excuse me, I cannot shake this cold since that chest infection. This cough, I'm sorry, I cannot shake this cough since I had the chest infection. Just wouldn't go. One more, and then I think we're done with the greenery. And then we'll start on our flowers. Okay, now we're going to bring in some flowers, and I'm just going to give them a bit of life. Zap them in the middle. Use a couple of round stones. Okay, and for your bottom ones, you can use your wet glue, because you're just going to be sticking them onto the greenage. I've got that Tombow all over my fingers and it's sticking. Where's my Sharpie? See the ridge in the bottom of the Sharpie? That just covers them gems and sticks them on. basically all you're doing now is just building up, so you're hiding what's inside. You're hiding your workings, basically. Just stop sticking to my finger. These framelits are lovely. And can I think what they're called? I know they're not the Mayflower ones. Oh, what are they? I can hear you all screaming at me. And they coordinate with the stamp set as well. So on this one, I'm going to use a dimensional. Okay, because that's going to come up here. Okay, so that's one side done. The next side, that's just the front layer. I mean, like I say, you can have yours as full as you wish. I'm just doing this to show a friend. They're nothing new, and they've been around a long, long time. Unfortunately, I don't have a sample, which is naughty because I normally do. You can always fuss about with your flowers after you've put them on. But to be honest with you, I would start at the back and work your way forward. But you're getting the idea, and that's the main thing. Do one more with you, and then, because hopefully you've got the idea without me rambling. But I would have started from the back and work my way forward. If you want to put 3 of them bars in to make it give you the fuller card, it's entirely up to you. Use a dimensional on this one because it's going onto acetate. Just there. So you see how it takes shape now, but like I say, and it's still filled flat. But like I say, you can put, you can either do 2 or 3 of these. So you can see how it's done anyway, but yeah. So you start off with 10.5 by 6. You score at 2.5, 5, 7.5 and 10, and on the short side you will score at 3.5 right the way down. Your DSP, you need 3 of the 2.25 by 3.25, and then you need 2 of the 2.25 by 5 3/4, and that just gives you that lovely border. And I should have done these ones which were 2.25 by 2.25. Okay, and then your strips, you're going to need 1.5 inches wide by 3 inches long, and you're going to score 1/4 inch on either side, and that's how you want it to look, because that's how it's going to go in your box. If you get it the wrong way round, you won't be able to fill your box flat. Okay, so that's how you're going to stick them in your box. So let me just stand up and see if you can see that. Yeah. So that's the way you need it to be going to fill up your box, because it's going to fold like that when you fold it off. So there you go. I hope you give that a try, Missy, and show us on our Facebook page when you've done it. And I hope I explained it well enough for you, Don. Right, I will speak to you all soon, ladies and gents, as I do have my Christmas card yet to film. So take care for now. Bye.